Welcome to Plitvice. Plitvice Lakes National Park is in central Croatia. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site inscribed in 1979. The park covers about 300 square kilometers of forest and water. It is famous for 16 terraced lakes linked by waterfalls. Travertine barriers separate the lakes and shape the falls. They form from mineral-rich water. Water flows from one lake to the next. The water is clear, often blue or emerald from minerals. Visitors explore on wooden boardwalks and mark trails above the water. Boardwalks manage access and protect this fragile system. Take a moment, breathe in deeply. Let the noise of the world fall away. Now we'll look at how this place is made. This landscape is karst, soluble limestone slowly sculpted by water. Plitvice forms a natural staircase of lakes, each step built by chemistry and living mats that guide the flow. 16 terrace lakes sit one above the other, joined by cascades and rising barriers. Each barrier is travertine, also called tufa, porous limestone forming right before our eyes. Spring water arrives rich in calcium carbonate. As it flows and degasses, crystals precipitate from the water. They coat moss, algae, and fallen branches, turning living mats into stone frameworks that channel the stream. Growth is slow, often just millimeters per year, patient, silent construction. Flow shifts, bubbles are trapped, crystals bind, edges build outward, reshaping channels day by day. It is living architecture, active and delicate, dependent on clean, gently moving water. This is why we stay on the boardwalks. One step off can crush new travertine or harm the moss building it. Here, color shifts arise from light and water chemistry. Dissolved calcium carbonate scatters blue and green light. Depth matters. Deeper basins look sapphire. Shallow pale beds glow turquoise. Sun angle and cloud cover shift how much light the water reflects or absorbs. The sun's position sets reflection versus penetration. Clouds diffuse light and gently mute colors. Minerals and fine sediments can subtly tint the water. Algae and tiny organisms add soft greens, especially near shore. Together, these forces paint a living, shifting palette. Watch a cloud pass, the surface darkens, brightens, and changes hue, as if the lake were breathing. Plitvice changes by season. Spring surges, summer calms, autumn blazes, and winter hushes under ice and snow. In spring, melting snow swells the falls and stirs the lakes. By summer, clearer, calmer water reveals vivid greens and blues on still surfaces. In autumn, forests reflect copper and gold. By winter flows slow, ice rims the edges and sound softens. We follow simple wooden boardwalks, raised to protect fragile shores. They keep us above sensitive habitats, moss, reeds, and travertine, letting us move close without wearing the shore. Peer between the planks. The water is glass clear, every stone and strand visible. Beneath, fallen trees lie like quiet bones, slowly coated in white travertine as minerals settle over wood and moss. Brown trout glide in deliberate lines. Along the margins, ducks and small songbirds share the calm. They scarcely flick a fin, suspended in the clear water like leaves held in air. Deer, fox, even bear live here, though rarely seen. Patience is the forest's invitation. Stay on marked paths, no swimming, no drones without permits. We are guests here, tread lightly. We are approaching one of the park's great spectacles, the Great Waterfall, Veliki Slap, Croatia's tallest here, rising about 78 meters. Fed by the Plitvica stream, it plunges over a limestone wall before its waters join the Korana river system below. You can admire it from the lower canyon and from safe overlooks above. The roar carries on the air, and a cool mist often veils the rocks. Let us pause. Keep cameras sheltered from the spray, and always stay behind the barriers. As we walk on from the waterfall, the path turns toward quieter water and the way out, where the forest softens the sound. These lakes were shaped by mineral-rich water laying travertine over moss and fallen wood, patiently building natural dams over time. Today this place is protected as a national park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Please tread lightly, stay on paths, leave no trace, and listen to the water's timeless song, and you are always welcome. Whenever you return, come gently.